Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 12th episode of the Degenerates Podcast. I'm your host, Tony.
And I'm Mike. Hi.
And we're here. We're the happiest show on the airwaves.
The happiest.
The happiest show. We only talk about happy things on here.
Like our sponsor for today, Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Wow.
Without oxygen, we wouldn't even be alive. Oxygen allows us to do everything. Thank you, Oxygen.
Hell yeah.
If you go to their website and use the discount offer Degenerates, you get $5.
Damn. I didn't know that Oxygen had a website. I mean, but then I guess what would we be sponsoring then, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, you go first. What's your topic? What's
Well, isn't this book club?
No?
Oh, it doesn't start in the month. It starts 5 weeks.
It's every 5 episodes.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't read the Necronomicon yet.
Wow. How about... So I don't know why I thought we were doing book club, because I forgot.
Yeah, we did it like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I know, but like I felt like it was about time for another one.
Did you read the book that you said you would?
No.
Well, okay, well, good. You have more time to read it.
Okay.
Give a good review of it.
Exactly. I want to talk about cooking. So I'm a bad cook, but I make one thing good, and I make it well. I make one thing fast, really fast. So I want to know how you cook. How do you make your own food?
How do I cook?
Yeah. Like, what do you cook? Things like that.
I usually, wow. I would like to learn how to actually cook, but I don't actually cook. What I do is I'll usually just buy, like, fruit and, a sandwich, and like, at the store. And then I'll buy some, like, vegetable fried rice with, like, lemon chicken and stuff, and microwave that up. But I don't really cook. I get, like, soda pop.
Soda
pop. I just buy food when I'm at work. I eat chips. I don't eat much chips, but, you know, if I really want chips, I'll buy some chips. But I like sardines, like canned fish. I'll buy some canned fish, just eat them. Yeah, I'm not. I don't really cook too much, but I like the topic of cooking.
Yeah.
Just because I think that it is a good idea for people to learn how to cook. Even if I don't, and it's something that I should do.
Yeah, especially because it's a lot cheaper than buying food whenever you need it.
And it tastes better, and it's healthier if you make everything homemade.
I don't know if it tastes better.
Well, it depends. I think homemade food tastes way better than prepackaged stuff, personally. That's just me. I think it tastes way better.
Maybe it's just because it was made with love.
Maybe it's just because it was made with love?
Yeah. Or with actual food, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, if you're using, like, pre-made ingredients, like prepackaged ingredients, then it might not be as good. But I'm talking about, like, fresh. When everything is fresh and nothing has... I think that does. I like the taste of that way better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See me, I'm a one-trick pony, and what I make is chicken, rice, and broccoli So I just use all the spices I have on the chicken, a little bit of olive oil, let it sit like overnight, and then I cook some basmati rice and some broccoli, just like frozen broccoli. I just heat it up, and I cook the chicken under the broiler, and then it's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rice is really good because it takes on the taste of the stuff that you cook with it.
It's awesome.
You can make like anything with it.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother just got a rice cooker too, so, and I had no idea that you could cook fucking anything in a rice cooker. It's like fucking spaghetti meatballs, you can cook that in here.
Yeah, anything that like makes sense. Like, you want it to look nice too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to just throw whatever. But like, you know, you can throw like whatever vegetables or meat basically you want in there. I wouldn't throw fruit in there just because I don't feel like I'd like an apple, the taste of apple in rice or something. I don't feel like that would taste very good.
Or I think it's like completely different meals.
Yeah.
That you can do. But also, I don't think that cooking an apple would be very tasty unless there's a Mars bar shoved in there. People do that.
I've had like cooked apples before. They're not that bad. Like apple pie and stuff. I don't like apple pie though.
What?
But the apple by itself I think is okay warmed up.
Huh. So you're not like a cinnamon guy, or?
No, I took the cinnamon challenge when I was a kid, and I don't like cinnamon.
No. How young would you be? I remember my brother forcing one of his lackeys to do the cinnamon challenge when they were kids, and what happened was, the kid fucking threw up on the couch. It was fucking disgusting.
I remember we did the cinnamon challenge in like the boys' change room, and we got cinnamon all over the boys' change room. And one of the teachers got in trouble for it, and we didn't get in trouble. One of the teachers got in trouble.
That's weird.
It was the drama teacher.
Oh. Why would a drama teacher be in charge of you in the boys' changing room?
I don't fucking know, but I got a really stern Facebook message from the drama teacher.
A strongly worded Facebook message.
Yeah. She said that she got in trouble for it.
Wait, she?
And,
yeah. Oh,
it wasn't even my idea, and I was the one who got the message. I didn't even want to do it.
I mean, she might have probably sent it to other people.
No, I was the one, but it's cause I was the reason, cause it was after like a drama club thing, and then the other two people who were there with me weren't even a part of that drama club, and I was the only reason they were inside the school at all.
Okay.
But we did it at like 8 at night or something.
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus.
I don't even know how they knew it was us, but they must have cameras. They must have seen us coming out of there or something.
Yeah, maybe CCTV. Fucking, you're everywhere, man. Can never rest. Can never sleep. Just don't sleep. Alright, but yeah.
Yeah, but enough about cinnamon. So you cook rice and that's it?
Yeah. Yep, that's just rice. Nothing else. Ever.
I think I've seen like people put sardines and stuff in rice. I think that would be pretty good.
I mean, maybe if you like sardines, yeah.
I like them because they're healthy.
Nobody likes anything because it's healthy. You're lying.
No, I do. I like them because I like the taste too. Most people don't, but I like the taste of like fish.
Yeah. Well, this one fucking like, he's a dumbass. My landlord had to install a camera pointing at the front door because this dumbass would, like, pull the fire alarm when he was drunk. Mm-hmm. But he gave my brother some fucking freshwater sardines. Like, just, here you go. Like, he gives my brother weird shit. Like, he gave him Lentils.
Well, freshwater sardines are the best flavor I've found. I like the hot pepper ones, but then the freshwater ones, I don't know. Fish from freshwater, I don't know why, but it tastes really good.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think my brother has a very refined palate, so it's literally just fucking shitty fish with no other flavoring other than like nothing at all. So that's how he sees it.
I like the fresh water. I don't like when it's in like a soy oil. Sometimes they have it in like a soya oil, and I think that tastes horrible.
Soy oil? Well, yeah, because you're not a soy boy.
Nope.
Hell yeah, dude. I've never eaten soy in my life.
I tried soy once at the King's Buffet or whatever.
Oh.
Or what's it called?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I tried it there and it doesn't taste good.
No, it doesn't. That's why
I never tried it again. I never tried it again after that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's healthy for you or like what. Like, isn't it just like meat replacement is why they're eating it?
Yeah, it's protein.
I don't even think it's healthy.
Yeah. Well, that would. Yeah, it's just meat.
Well, soy can't have as much protein in it as meat does.
No. So you gotta eat more of it to get more of the soyness into your bloodstream.
I don't want that much soy. I'd rather have. I actually like the taste of like some vegetable based like meat.
What the fuck?
But I don't really like the soybean stuff.
Yeah, maybe it's because now they have this fucking heme shit that makes it taste like fucking meat. Even though it isn't meat. Why the hell?
No, I tried one of those Beyond Burgers.
Yeah.
From Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
And it tastes just like a normal veggie burger.
A normal veggie burger.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like real meat.
Oh.
And I don't know why I think it's false advertising because it tastes like any other veggie burger I've ever had in my life.
Huh. Well, yeah, I guess it is. Because, fuck, we have the technology. We have the technology to make vegetables taste like fucking meat. Or to make, like, not meat taste like meat. I fucking seen it with my eyes. Haven't tasted it because I don't shove vegetables in my ass. I don't do that. I eat meat like a real man.
Did you just say you're not gonna shove vegetables in your ass?
Exactly.
I don't think anyone was asking you to.
Oh, just give it like a few minutes. Eventually they'll start replacing people with vegetables. Not just food. Milk's gonna be replaced with vegetable juice.
Everything, people can be replaced with vegetables. You just make artificial people, same way you make artificial meat.
Exactly.
I'm actually all for replacing people with vegetables.
Then you're part of the problem.
No, I'm part of the solution.
Well, seems like we're ideologically opposed. I'll see you on the battlefield.
Yep. When we have the war against the plant people that I'm gonna create.
That you're gonna create. Actually, I fucking watched this shitty anime. I just finished it last night. It's called Devilman Crybaby.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Oh.
I think there was some hype around it, but like the writing was really bad. The writing was super bad. Like the conversations between characters were just terrible.
How was the plot?
The plot, it was an interesting idea, and there were a few things that were kind of well done. Like, what was well done? Nah, I can't think of anything well done in the plot, but it was kind of, I think it had potential. I think it had a lot of potential. But it was really kind of easy to predict.
Oh, okay. So you knew what was going to happen way before it happened?
Kind of. Yeah.
Oh.
Not like way before. It's not like I'm psychic or anything, but it's just really predictable.
Oh. That's not good.
No. No, I like to be surprised. You've disappointed me, Devilman Crybaby. But like,
well, are we done talking about cooking then?
Yeah.
Because I have a topic.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So, have you ever heard of Zoey Quinn?
No.
Oh, well, she got famous because of Gamergate. She did that game Depression Quest.
What?
She got famous because of Gamergate. She did that game Depression Quest.
Okay. That's a name for a game.
Yeah, it's a Twine game. Do you know what a Twine game is?
No.
It's just a text-based game basically.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, and well, this one wasn't very good. But it was really short, and I don't know. It's okay for what it is, I guess, but it's not like awesome. I remember I played it even before Gamergate, and I wouldn't play it again, but I wasn't upset about playing it the first time. It's basically you just live in you're supposed to role play a depressed person, and you're able to get points. There's a point system depending on your decisions, and the more points you have, you're actually able to try to turn things around. But if your points are too low, then you can't choose the decision that like what a happy person would choose. And instead of going out and hanging out with your friends, you have to choose the decision that you'll just stay in bed all day and not do anything because because you haven't but that's only later on, and if you haven't done much to try and help your depression in the game.
Yeah, sounds like riveting gameplay.
No. it's more for like a story. She's trying to get a message across. It's one of those like I guess socio-political, you could call it, socio-political games.
Those are the worst kinds of games.
Yeah, well, so she got famous because her ex-boyfriend posted a you know what Gamergate was, right?
No.
Have you heard of Gamergate?
I think I might have heard of it, maybe.
Oh, well, in Gamergate, it was about this, so Zoe Quinn, as ex-boyfriend, went and made this whole big, like, a kind of a book, it was really long. It had to have been between, like, 30 to 100 pages, I can't remember. But it was like 30 to 100 pages. He wrote this thing about how much of an asshole Zoe Quinn was and how she was cheating on him with like 5 different guys. And one of those guys worked for Kotaku. That's that game journalism website.
Okay.
and what it ended up causing a big scandal because she was having sex with a game reviewer who had said good things about her game Depression Quest, and people were saying that it was showing like corruption in the gaming journalism industry. And then you know how things kind of get on the internet, so there was a lot of like trolls going after Zoe Quinn, and like sending her death threats and stuff and doxing her. And so then the mainstream media got hold of this story and made it all about how gamers, and even not just the mainstream media, it was like gaming journalists who were writing articles about how the gaming community is sexist and misogynist, and they're like all cis white males, and they're all bad, and this all needs to be like basically like a hate piece about their own readers. And so obviously the gaming community didn't take that well, and then so then it became this big fight between the media and gamers. And it obviously it didn't end well for the gamers, because like the whole thing was misconstrued by like everybody, even the gamers. Both sides were like the gamers were trying to make it sound like there was no misogyny going on, even though people were using the Gamergate to like harass women and say they were going to rape him and stuff, and like they were saying that it stemmed from misogyny, but it wasn't about that. Like there it was a part of it, and they were just trying to say that had nothing to do with it, and that's kind of like it's a lie, and it made people not believe them, because the gamers didn't even want to talk about that, and that's not, it wasn't good. And then the mainstream media only talked about that, and it just made it all fucked up. And no one was able to get any points across to the other side. And but that's not the reason why I wanted to talk about it. Right. It's because there was news like last night. I just wanted to explain to you who Zoe Quinn was. There was news last night. Last week, she, you know what Me Too is, right?
Yeah.
She Me Too'd this, you know the video game Into the Woods, I think it was called?
No.
Or something like that?
Into the Woods.
I think that's what it was called.
Okay. I just got a movie, but yeah.
Oh,
Game.
Well, his name was Alex Holoka. It was Alex Holoka. And what's his game called? Or Alec. Night in the Woods. It was called Night in the Woods.
Ah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
Oh. Well, he's a pretty big game developer, and he got Me Too'd by Zoe Quinn last week, and then last night he committed suicide.
Oh. Huh.
And the thing is that there's a really big, this is a topic that it doesn't matter what side you're on, there's going to be a lot of people who get really mad at you for it, because basically there's a lot of people on the left who are saying that, like, oh, he's a rapist, even though I read her allegations, and she didn't even accuse him of rape. She accused him of being like a shitty boyfriend, basically. And not he was manipulative in her. He was doing a whole bunch of like stuff, like yelling at her and then saying, "Oh, I love you," and like being a bad person. Like, he doesn't sound like someone I want to hang out with, but it didn't sound like she was accusing him of rape in the allegations. But whatever. A lot of people on the left are saying that they don't really care that he killed himself because he's a rapist and he deserved to die anyway. And then you got a lot of people on the right who are saying that Zoe Quinn isn't even that trustworthy of a person, which is true because if you look back into Zoe Quinn, she has a history of lying about people in order to like get attention, or not just attention, like just to get ahead, kind of. And attention is a way to like get ahead in the media. It's just something. The more press, I guess, you have, there's no such thing as bad press, basically. So it is a way to get ahead, and and she has a history of saying really bad stuff about people with no evidence, and that later turn out to be false. And this guy killed himself over these claims that might not be true, and it sounds like he probably might have had really bad mental health problems. And that's the big debate right now.
Yeah.
Well, it was trending on Twitter in Canada yesterday, and that's how I saw it.
Well, that's fucked. That's messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot we can do, because, like, the guy already killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself.
It's not like we can be like... It's not like we can definitively say that he never did anything. Especially with, you know, all these people who are going to make a big deal about it, you know?
Yeah, and there's no way that you can say that he did do anything now either, because we can't... There can't be any, trial or case.
Honestly, so, I don't think that would have done anything. I don't, like, do people... Like, here's the thing. Do people still, like, do false rape accusations? Like, a lot?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that... I do think that the majority of rape accusations are true.
Okay.
The issue is that Zoe Quinn is known to be a liar, and she's made up lies like this before about people.
Yeah, exactly. I don't doubt that Zoe Quinn's a fucking bad person who would lie. Freaking liar. All I'm saying is that gamers have to rise up. We live in a society.
Yeah, and just because she's lied in the past doesn't mean that she's lying now either.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. Do you really... I was gonna try and make a joke, but then that joke would have been way too fucking serious. So never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the damage is already done. Can't really do a whole lot. All we can do is not buy her shitty game.
I was thinking about this last night, and I think that because I do think it's bad for the people, because I don't think that if you actually rape someone, then I feel like you should probably be punished for it, and then he just took the coward's way out then, if he actually did.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to, if he killed himself because he couldn't face the music for what he had done, which is a possibility, then I don't think that's good either. I think that if he actually did do it, then he should be brought to court and probably face a sentence and actually, like, probably jail. Because honestly, I think jail is worse than death. I would much rather die than go to jail. Like, that's just me personally, though. Just because, like, it's just a waste of time. You're just sitting around doing nothing. Personally, I think that's a horrible punishment. But
I don't think it's like just sitting around doing nothing. Like, you hear a lot of stories about guys turning their lives around in prison. You know, because they like had books and stuff, and you can work out.
Oh yeah.
Or you can join a gang. That's an option.
It's like, even like in this, I feel like, okay, so I live in this small town, and I wish I could drive, but I can't, and I can't go anywhere or do anything. And like, I can work out and I can read and stuff, but it's fun to be able to go places and do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point.
And where I was going, though, was that if we want to be able to, like, punish people who commit crimes, and then also, like, have impartial, like, justice, then maybe instead of posting your accusations on social media, then maybe you should send them to the police station. You know? Like,
yeah,
maybe you should
because
like, I know that you won't contact the police right away, and it can take a long time, but like, if you post it on social media, then that most of the time it's hardly even a good thing, because one of the first things people are going to say is that you're a liar. Like, it's going to get a whole bunch of I don't know.
Well, the thing is, people already know that. So the only reason someone would post something publicly about being, you know, sexually harassed and not turning it into the police afterwards or before would be for attention.
Well, it depends on the statute of limitations. If it's past the statute of limitations on the crime, then they wouldn't be able to go to the police. But I think the statute is like 15 years or something on rape, though. It's a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
So I feel like they'd still be able to do it.
I feel like it shouldn't be that long. I feel like you have enough time. Especially because over the course of time, your memory shifts and changes. And that could confound with the current investigation.
I think it should be like 20 years.
Why? People can't remember that good. After, of terrible things like that.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I know you need evidence.
It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Sometimes you can remember that sort of thing.
Yeah, sometimes, but
sometimes
you can remember it wrong.
And you're saying that just because sometimes people create false memories and stuff like that, that means that even the people who actually were raped shouldn't have a chance at getting, like, at least, I'm not sure what the good word is, but like vengeance, I guess, although that's not a good word. But
what are you talking about? What? Why would someone need 15 years in order to go to court to say that guy raped me?
Because they might have had there's a lot of reasons. They might be too scared to go to the police. They might have like, they might not want the guy to get in trouble at first for it, because there's a whole bunch of reasons why someone wouldn't go to the police even for years.
I guess. The biggest thing is getting evidence, though.
Is getting out of it?
Getting evidence.
Evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be hard, especially since a lot of those are just he said, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the big problem with. That's the reason why most guys get off and don't get in trouble from the courts for rape, is because most of the time it's just he said, she said, and there's no evidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not because like the courts are, because lots of people will say that they're biased towards the men, but it's not because of that. It's just because there's no evidence.
In fact, it's more biased towards the woman.
Yeah. Courts are always more biased to the women. But in this case, in most of these cases, there's just zero evidence.
Yeah. Just like, I don't know, dude. Just record yourself all the time. Boom. Solved.
Sure.
No, that's the shitty solution.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought it was an interesting discussion, because I just saw this last night, and I was like, whoa, that's what I'm going to talk about on the podcast. Was suicide.
Hell yeah.
Zoey Quinn, the guy killing himself.
What?
Alec
Hollowicke? You mean?
How old was he?
How old was he?
I don't know.
Born in Winnipeg. It doesn't say.
Yeah, that's why it was trending in Canada. It's because it's local. Yeah, it doesn't say when he was born. Not on Wikipedia.
He doesn't look that old, though.
Yeah. Probably. Well, in the picture's from 2006 on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, but I'm looking at other pictures.
Oh, well, he looks like he'd probably be at least in his mid-30s then, if this picture was taken in 2006, because he looks like he's in his early 20s in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really have anything else to say about that.
Yeah, there's nothing else really to say.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to end it here?
Yeah, let's end it here.
Cool.
This has been a pretty interesting episode. We talked about cooking and suicide, and those are the only things we talked about.
Gamers rise!
This has been the Degenerates Podcast, Episode 12, that you've been listening to for the past 40 minutes. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe you want to listen to something else. Maybe some AC/DC or ABBA.
Oh, yes, ABBA's good. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.